Hello everybody, Twitch Nitro here, and welcome to episode 4 of the map building series. Oh wow. You guys remember this? This little testing area? I just stumbled across it again. It's been a very long time since I've actually managed to work on this. Lots of videos coming up to the channel, so no real chance to record. We had to scrap the piggy bank idea, sadly. Poor little pigs. Yeah. Oh, and remember this, the blocks. I'm very tempted in using this in one of my maps. It's just a shame about that minecart sound. It's still glitched in this map. Don't know if they've fixed that or not. Anyway, let's get on with the map making, shall we? Okay, so some of you may or may not recognize this. This is in fact the island that is in my my little picture on my YouTube channel page. I found this seed, and this is basically the spawn. Actually, I guess I should show you. They're the coordinates, just in case, and this is the seed that it's at, and this is basically the spawn, or at least it was. I don't know if that seed is going to work, because this was a couple of updates ago, but that seed should work. Yeah, this is such a beautiful little survival island. It's surrounded by ocean. It's one of my favourite seeds, and this is going to be the map that we actually build. In the previous episodes we've worked on the technological stuff and the science behind it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this island, rip it out of this world, do a little bit of editing and building with you guys, and this will be the first map in which people will have to survive for 20 minutes or die trying. Yeah. So I think what I should probably do is get into MC Edit, rip this guy out. We can do a little bit of exploring on the island and what's left. Lots of caves that lead to different places, and I think we'll want to pimp it out and make it look lived in. Yeah, that's going to be our goal. Make it look lived in and design this whole thing. Okay, so I'll see you when we're in a void world with this majestically floating inside it. Alright then. So I've just been in MC Edit doing my thing. This is the first time I'm seeing the void age myself as well. I've dumped the what we're going to work with, the blank model, into the world. That's pretty good. Cuts off a bit too harshly here, gonna need to round that off. Get rid of these floating islands as well, don't need those. Perhaps trim some of this extra stuff around here. Not sure what to do with the sand, kinda seems a little bit out of place. Might change it to grass. This bit over here is weird, this must have been underwater. Got my game sounds on pretty loud right now. Yeah, this bit I didn't really like. This is the seabed, so I'm gonna need to round it off. Probably round about here-ish. Yeah, and then again I'll get rid of that island. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's have a little exploration. Sheer cliff face, this is pretty. We can make some get these vines to sort of go up the side. Perhaps build a little ledge thing here so the player can, or players can walk outside, then have a little way into the cliff. Little doorway which can go through. Oh, I thought that this exposed stone over here might have been a access way. Yeah, so the next step really is to learn the layout of the land, you know, just... Ooh. Yeah, this did a really good job. I used Seth Bling's island filter for the bottom here. Seems to work quite well. Let's check it out a little bit better, shall we? Ah, yes, okay. Yeah, this turned out well. I like this. Nice, very nice. Very nice indeed. couple of caves. Looks nice from the bottom. I mean, no one's going to see it from the bottom, but, you know, perhaps a bit too predictable in its patterns, but again, no one's going to see it from the bottom. It's just you know, I just didn't want to leave it flat at the bottom, just in case somebody does make a cave underneath. Very nice, very nice. I am pleased with the result. So yeah, the next steps are to learn pretty much everything there is to know about this island, to know every tree, every branch, become one with the island. Something like that. And then I can start building little secrets in places, making it look lived in from some sort of prehistoric race, perhaps. Oh, well, that's nice. I like that. Get rid of this. Very nice. Get some of that going in here. Yes, good. So basically they have to be surviving on this island. Gonna have to put some shops in places as well, trading places. Oh, you see, that's beautiful. That screams building a little entranceway. Very nice. Ah, yeah, a little way round the side. What I also want to do is make it sort of, don't know if you perhaps know this, there's a movie called Laputa, Castle in the Sky. It's an animated movie, it's an anime movie. Japanese anime movie, and it's got this beautiful castle which sits in the clouds and has a sort of ring round it. I always thought the iron golems looked like the robotic golems from Laputa. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of go for that sort of style. I'm going to build a sort of ring, a defensive platform, going from this side to the other side. Yeah. Well, we're only 7 minutes into this, so I better get to work destroying some of these platforms and learning about the island. I'll give a quick progress update and perhaps mark out the massive circle that the wall is going to be on. So I'll see you in a minute. Well, a second for you, probably several minutes for me. Okay, progress report. I've removed some of the surrounding islands. I think I'm going to turn off the natural spawning of things because getting sheep and pigs and all sorts. And I've made this bedrock. I've replaced the air in a 111 by 111 block square with bedrock, and this is basically going to help me define the circle. So what I did is I made this bedrock, and then what I'm going to do is I'm using an online circle generator called Plots. Probably going to put a link in the description. I use it quite often. It's very, very helpful. And I've marked on one of the sides this middle spot with a piece of blue wool. And basically what I'm going to do is use the plots example and create the circle, and I'm going to go over the top of the land where I need to, and then that will basically be the marker for my sphere, and some of it's going to be floating outside, some of it's going to be going over and through the land and sort of have the land on the other side, and then over here where it curves around, if it curves around within, I'm not entirely sure on what it's going to do with this side of the island, but where it curves around, I might, if it keeps any of this, I'll fill it with water and have like a sort of on island lake. Otherwise everything on this side is just going to get cut off anyway, so I was going to leave this till afterwards. So over here, to just demonstrate quickly what I'm actually going to be doing is taking this and let's see, so it's 50. This first line here needs to be 15, so it's like 7 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. and this is the start of the circle, basically. And I'm just going to be sitting here and counting for ages as I create this massive circle. So, as nobody wants to watch that, I think what I'll do is I'll place down this blue wool and we'll have a look at what it looks like afterwards. Oh, right, that was fairly tedious. Okay, so I've finished the circle, and this will be the wall, and there's going to be a thick wall going around the entire thing with sort of some towery sort of nodes along the wall. Over here, some of the wall's going to be buried a bit. Over here, obviously, the wall's going to actually come up to the ground layer, and some of the offshoots will be there. Over here, the wall will just sort of be hanging in space. Probably going to put a little pool of water here. Get rid of all of the land on this side of the wall, actually, I think here. This will be where I think it goes under the ground. It might end up going under the ground, not entirely sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, this took me a little bit longer. I'm the kind of person, what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of work here and then I'll stop and then I'll do a little bit of work here. But when it comes to recording, I like to try and do it in one big, straight sort of pattern. I have problem keeping an attention onto one task for a very long period of time. It's kind of why I like map making, because I can do one thing and then I can be doing redstone and I can be doing building, and yeah. But yeah, this was just solid, you know, making these episodes, it's just a solid sort of, I do one thing and I try and focus on it, and it doesn't really work with my way of building maps. But I need to have consistency to videos. So this has actually taken away all of my sort of patience for building. I don't think I'll be able to do any more off or on camera for today. So unfortunately I'm going to actually cut this episode short. Whoa, 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 calm down. Hold your horses, Twitch Nitro. There's no sense in ending the episode yet. So after recording that last part, I decided that, I mean, there's always tomorrow, and it is now tomorrow, for me that is. Yeah, so I decided that I would finish up what I was doing in the next day, perhaps when I'd, you know, got back some of my zest for building, and I did, and I have. And so here I am, I'm gonna go through the changes I made, because I figured I couldn't end it where I was ending it, you know? I shouldn't end an episode in a downtrodden mood. It had sapped all the patience from me yesterday, but today I'm revitalized by a night's sleep. Well, I say a night's sleep, I actually didn't sleep at all. I'm still awake from yesterday, but anyway. So as you can see, I've replaced the wool with stone brick, made it 3 wide, plotting out the towers now. Got rid of this massive section here that used to be the underwater part, and put some water in here, started to put in the water. Water. Yes. Yeah, so this bit did end up underground. I quite like the way it looks. I like the way this looks from the bottom the most, I think. Just sort of, you know, because you get to see the entire sphere in one. Although the top view probably looks better. So yeah, this is where I've gotten with the wall. Just need to finish up making a tower. It's just going to be a sphere, going to put some fancy stuff into it, and then of course I'm going to replace some of this brick with the broken varieties and whatnot to make it look a little bit more weathered, like it's been here for a while. Perhaps I'll make some of the wall crumbled. There, like that. Yeah, something like that, because that sort of looks like the time has... Oh, but obviously with cracked stone bricks and stuff. I'm just undoing exactly what I just did because I like to do the crumbly parts once I've finished it. So what I'll do is I'll make a pristine, perfect looking sort of wall, and then I crumble it down. I just wanted to have a look at what that actually looked pretty good. I should have probably just left that there, but I like to do things in order. I'm incredibly OCD when it comes to that sort of thing. Well, actually, that's just being pedantic, I guess. It's not really being OCD. There are plenty other parts of my life that are OCD. I don't need any more OCD in my life. Minecraft is the one thing I'm allowed to not be OCD in, which is funny considering the amount of people who say that it's the thing that makes them OCD. You know what I saw when I saw this gravel here? I thought, remove this gravel and put a door here. Just because it looks really cool. Anyway, I really am going to end the episode now because I've actually, I'm going to be ending in a good mood, and I've actually finished this wall. Before ending the episode without actually finishing what I was working on in the episode would have been, horrible for you guys. So here it is, the nearly 100% complete but fully implemented wall. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, despite the fact that it was a little bit random and had lots of cuts in. Getting back into the groove of the map making series. Never quite sure how I want to film it, but I know that I want to do a map making series. Bye chicken. Bye cow. No. See you guys next time. Bye.